Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. Today I've got the modelling paste out and I'm going to be creating a texture on this canvas right about here, which is 1/3 of the way up and 2/3 of the way down my canvas. And the idea is to create a kind of a landscape looking piece. And this is going to be sort of my horizon. So that's why I wanted to create it here. I'm going to have a big lot of sky that I'm going to try and blend, and I'm going to keep the palette, color palette, fairly neutral or fairly basic, I think. And I think I want it sort of going up a little bit on the sides here, maybe down. Let's try this out. Just trying a few different things. I've got a few different types of palette knives here. Oh, trying to get a straightish line. Oh, I just wanted to create a little bit of texture through here. Is that enough? Do I want a little bit up through here? Okay, let's keep it simple. Don't know how well you can see that. Let's turn this light off. And I've got the texture. So we'll let this dry and pick out our paint colours. Okay, I've got some brushes out. This is nice and dry. I'm going to spray it down with water, using my bigger one today just to get it down quick. And then I'll use this one if I just want a little fine bit of mist. I actually already think that's too much water. We can just wipe it down. Wipe a bit off beforehand. Okay, it's damp. That's what I wanted. I'm going to get some paint down quickly, and like I said, I want some kind of landscape. So this is the sky, this is the land, then we've got some kind of either mountains or bush or whatever it might be. But we're going to start with the white. In fact, we might just mix. Let's get a mix down. Maybe I'll do a whole light sort of single colour. I don't know. So I've got VanDyke brown here and raw sienna. And I've got some other colours out. I haven't quite decided what to use. Got some red and some orange. It's quite a nice colour. Let's just get that down. Such a warm colour. Okay, got a couple of different brushes out here. Let me get a bit of white through here. I don't know what these colours would look like mixed in. I feel like it have to be just a fraction. Let's try them both. Oh! Little spritz. I figure it'll kind of look pink. It'll be a bit more yellow. Maybe let's get this one. I kind of like that. Like a rock back here maybe. Do I want to smear some white up there? I don't know, a very muted colour palette. I'm just looking at these little lumps here. I'm wondering if I should get some teeny tiny birds. Have I got a small enough paintbrush? Let's try it. Yes, perfect. That's the size that I want them. So tiny. Cute. What about two over here or something? Because I can see them. I like that. Alright, this is nice and dry and it's just about done. I love my little birds. I'd like to add a bit more reed work in and maybe some darker tones a little bit. Maybe, oh, can I get a bit of this orange in? Might actually end up being a bit of a different colour. I don't mind this colour though. Just kind of indicating some wet sand maybe, and just making this bottom section a little darker. Bit of a cliff face, so I do like that that's a bit darker through there now. Kind of like some wet plains. Okay. Get some white now, and I'm going to try and just let's have a look at putting a little bit across. Do I want any sort of light coming up? Just a little bit of brightness. I think this will look quite red. And I might put a teeny tiny bird up there. Yep. So it's not, it has some detail, but I mean the trees don't really look like trees, but they do look like trees. It's interesting. It's like I'm just suggesting trees, and I'm suggesting a cliff face here. And we got some reeds in the front. I don't want any more reeds. Right, let's look at the dried result. Okay, here is the final result. Let's have a closer look. My favourite part is the little birds. They're such a small part of the painting, but they just give it a bit of life. I like the clouds. And the wet plains. And I think the colour palette was interesting. And we've got some different colours through here. Sort of reddy browns and golden browns. Got the whites. Some pinks. Yeah. So that one was a little bit different. Big shout out to all the channel members. Thank you very much for your support. It definitely helps keep this channel running. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more. That's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.